All praises to the Most High Yahweh. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Shalom. Thank you for being here. It's good to be here. In the meantime, please click the like button so the others can see the notification. And then, of course, which we really don't know how that thing works. I'm getting things set up. We'll begin shortly. Yes, beloved. You know what? This thing, I think I'm done with this stuff. These things I'm done with that. So I put them right here. There we go. All right. Okay. No. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. It's good to be here. Thank you. Please give me a one if you can hear me and see me well. Give me a one if you can see. Oh, all right. Thank you. Thank you, beloved. Thank you. Today is Shabbatai and it's the 8th of this month, October, so to speak. Now we have a lot of things. Oh, yes, this thing just stay on my eye. We have a lot to discuss, and concerning 83, as you are seeing that their patience run out on the rapture because they are not being raptured. Okay, let me put this on silent before I move it. They are not being raptured. Okay, and their churches, most of them, they knew their churches have no answer for them. But what we have right now, we have a group of desperate people which are seeking answers that they want because of the question that they asked in the past and they cannot get them. I was listening to live, not on the phone or stuff, to a conversation two Christians were having, and They were young women, two young women, and one of them, they were discussing something that happened in the news. I was overhearing, eavesdropping on the whole conversation, and one of them said, "I believe in Jesus. I believe in God." And the other one said, "I too. But did you see? Do you see what's going on out there?" She brought the incident concerning the Texas, Las Vegas, oh boy, Las Vegas stabbing. Apparently, for those of you who may not know, there's a fellow over there in Texas. Um, he he from Guatemala, and he came in. He could not work. He went to one of those hotels. He asked for a job, and one of those housekeeping, one of those cook jobs, and he didn't get it. He got pissed off. He went to one of those showgirls, and he said something to them. They walk away from him. Okay, they walk away from him. So he was pretty angry about that. So he took a large kitchen knife, and he went on a poking spree. He killed two people, and six are injured. And she was discussing the whole thing and stuff like that. And one of the girls said, I can't wait for the rapture. I just and I'm sitting there. I'm like, I want to laugh, but since we're in a professional place, I didn't want to be this guy, so I just I smiled, and she said, "I can't wait for the rapture." The other guy didn't say anything. He said, "Oh, right." And then uh, she was talking about the incident related to Russia, the war, and stuff. So it seems to me some of those so-called Christians are more inclined to discuss now events. Okay, back then, you know what they used to do, brothers? They ignore all those incidents that are happening here, and they discuss things about, oh, the Abraham Accord. Trump just signed the Abraham Accord. The third temple about to be built. We are about it here. None of those things hold water anymore. And I can feel the despair, the shame, the panic in them. And she going on about the whole rapture. I was like, disinterest in the conversations, uninterested anymore, because she went a whole yard about this the whole thing related to the rapture. So the rest gonna stay behind to suffer and stuff, Jesus and all that. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. And then they called the wife name, and she went over there. Apparently, they sent her to the wrong place. The lady knows, oh no, this is the one that they sent you. It's all in Pembroke Pine. And let me reschedule you here and stuff like that. We came over there for nothing, but it wasn't. I learned something. And they were quiet, scared. It was two young women, two young women. They were sitting there saying, I can't wait for the rapture to happen. Can't wait to get away from this. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh man, may the Messiah forgive you, children of the mighty one, because you've been blinded by the enemy. There'll be no rapture, man. Just like them, there won't be no Jacob's trouble, there won't be no rapture. I heard it, brothers. They are very worried. I watched some YouTube videos. Some people are not. Some people. There was a young woman. There is a young woman on YouTube. She used to do raunchy stuff, like the most raunchiest stuff we can even discuss here on YouTube. Talking about this and that. She give her like cigar. She gave her life over to Jesus now. She have a new channel. I'm not doing this anymore. I don't want people to remember me for that girl and stuff. What? I don't want people to remember me for this thing. I want to leave a legacy. Huh? Young folks, beloved, you see this internet? Everything you put in it, on it, it will stay there forever. Be very careful what you're uploading online. Be very careful what you're saying about people in public. You see, in private, in a room of 6 or 5 people, if something is said in private, it won't go as far as when it says in front of thousands, literally millions of people. If I say something in private or do something in private, it will be incredibly hard for any one of the people that were in this room to even prove what I said or even say what I said, especially if that thing was a terrible thing about somebody else. If we go in court, let's say something happened, well, I'm not gonna say the word. Somebody took another person's spirit, soul, in private, but there was a few witnesses here. It will go on and on until they can prove it. But if you did this live on the internet and live stream it on YouTube, Facebook, wherever, they don't need witness there. They don't need that. Because everyone who's watching, they saw this. Be very careful what you're putting online, what you're doing, what you choose to do. And then later on, you realize, I shouldn't be doing this. I was watching another video about a young man. He had his whole face tattoo. He has his eyeball tattoos in black. He split his tongue in two like a snake. He's one of those gamers and he regretted it. He had some tattoo removal, which is, according to him, is extremely painful. Oh, somebody said they saw this guy. And he was speaking how he regretted it. And I'm stumbling upon a bunch of people that are now regretting a bunch of this decision that they made. Because you know why? They weren't the blessing. They didn't care. They didn't see the world that we saw it. They didn't see the world that the way that we saw it. They are starting to see now, and they regret a lot of things that they have done. There is that one person that like to refer themselves as they or them, and she's like, well, don't call me she, don't put label on me, call me them or they. And now she reverted back to a she. She trying to get a husband, and she says she regretted all her decision. I forgot her name, one of those white Gentile women. There are a lot of people regretting a lot of stuff. There is not a young lady though. That's a pretty fair. By the Bible standard, she would have been considered to be a woman because she's in her 50s, and she regretted her life. She regretted her life, that she was solely focused on herself, getting a job, be independent, and when she look at it, she has nothing. They actually they void her one of those 401k, whatever retirement that she had, wherever that place she was working for all her life. It wasn't valid. The company was a fraud or something like that happened, and she regretted. There's another dude. He made a video that he was showing how the degrees that he have, they meant nothing. They started to see it meant nothing. One woman made a comment how she has a bachelor degree and she has this job for the past 6-7 years. All she's been doing is clerical job, like making copies and type things, sent message. It's clerical things. And when she looked at her degree, this is the first time she was getting, it was fun and good. But now things. Yeah, man. Like, hey, I want to hear, man. It's just not. A lot of regrets, brothers. A lot of regrets. Oh yes, evil is a smooth talker, especially about getting those degrees. They make this thing look so. Those people, they refuse. Well, they don't refuse. They hide the fact that everything they were doing is based on the blessing. All people had degrees too, if not more. They had degrees too. They went to school just like you did. You think because of your degree, because you think that's what that's what make you gain those job and those stuff. And no, man, you were living on a blessing. And the one last thing that I was seeing is the debt. Like I said this before. Before one, brothers, I'm completely ignorant of the so-called the American lifestyle or the American dream. I am very ignorant when it comes to debt. I don't know how it works. I'm not saying this because I want to show you how good I am. Frankly, I don't. And I have this issue. I always make my life comparable with everybody else's. If I don't do it, I don't think people do it too. I was not aware of student loan debt because when I was getting in college, they offered me a loan, and I'm like, a loan? I don't like loan. Did you know till this day I never bought a brand new car? I never had any car notes. I never bought something that I could not pay because I always feel my mother, my father, my stepfather, they taught me to never owe people money. It's become something like only a friend that I think one day I owe him $350, and I could not sleep. I could not sleep. Every time I'm trying to sleep, I'm like, man, I gotta pay this man his money. And I work. I was in high school. I was working for Target, and I pay him his money. I never had any debt. The only time I remember I had a credit card is because I was trying to build my credit. I got a secure credit card. So it's through research I find out, brothers, most of those folks living out there, driving their beautiful car and those beautiful things, they're cash poor. They're dead broke. They live on credits. They live on like small amount of inheritance. I'm listening to a young man that he was married. He had no debt though. Okay, he was marrying a young woman that bought $350,000 worth of debt, student loan, credit card, and stuff. And I'm like, how do those people rack up those debt? I could barely get qualified for a credit card. I could not. And I'm seeing a video of there's a young girl again. She actually finished paying off $100,000 or $250,000 debt that she has. She had two jobs. She keep paying it. She said she regretted it. She said, I regret the whole thing. A lot of regrets, brothers. I'm seeing people talking about things they've been doing. They regret it. They're trying to reverse what they have done. Now, brethren, I have nothing against anyone that want to get credit card, want to get a tattoo, want to get anything. You do what you want to do. That's good. Again, always do something that you know for a fact in the future you would not trying to pull it down. I have other YouTube channels. Certain things that I did in my past, I'm not very proud of. They are still there. I never took them down. Certain things I was going through my youth with my stuff that I was going through, certain phases, I was battling certain demon. I make sure they're staying there because it was the truth. I had zero regret in whatever that I did in my life. One thing I start to understand now is the Gentiles, somehow, some way, they felt like, yo, our ancestors effed us. They like, why did they took these deals? Why would our ancestors sign this deal, man? And they sit there like, damn, we effed up. Now you're gonna have to pay all those things back, man. It's not gonna be pretty. The despair, brothers. You see, the people like the Christopher Columbuses, the guys in the 1400, 1500, 1800, 1700, 1900s, they enjoy all that blessing. They enjoy the blessings start to really that start to falling when they bought and then Swagger Jack Wall Street. The blessing was like on his way out when we walk out of the plantation. The blessings start to thin out when the Haitian Revolution happened. Now it's dried up, there's nothing. Now you really have to you really have to work now to earn your way. There's a dude in Buffalo, New York. He, you know what? Let me play it so the people will understand what's going on here. And give me a second. Give me a second. Let me play.
The Erie County Sheriff's Office says they are trying to find out why a Clarence man shot and killed his wife and his parents before shooting himself. The sheriff says 43-year-old Eric Bergen carried out these shootings. A News 4's Sarah Minko.
What's the age of this guy? That fellow was 43, all right?
Is in downtown Buffalo with an update for us tonight. Sarah?
Jeff and Jackie, police say Eric Bergen planned out this attack. That's based on a note police found written by Eric in his car. But police say that note still didn't explain why any of this happened.
It's so calculating and gives you just chills. According to police, 43-year-old Eric Bergen shot and killed 3 family members before turning the gun on himself. Every time I received a call, it was just gut-wrenching. When the mother was found dead, when the wife was found dead, and thank God the kids were in school. Sheriff John Garcia says Thursday morning, Eric shot and killed his wife, 37-year-old Mary Beth Bergen, first at their home.
37 years old. Okay? The wife, 37 years old. All right? You know what to do. Let's keep on moving.
On Shimerville Road in the town of Clarence. After that, he drove over to his parents' home on Ransom Road, where investigators say he shot and killed his mother, 64-year-old Nancy Bergen.
64 years old. 64 years old. His own mother. Okay, shot the wife. Okay, and then he go to the house, shot his own mother, 64 years old.
Police say he then went to the 10X shooting club in the town of Newstead. That's where Eric's father, 66-year-old Mark Bergen, was.
His father, 66 years old. He shot his wife, his mom, and his dad and took himself.
The son actually started shooting at the range first, and then after shooting at the range, then went ahead and killed his father. There's no indication that the father was aware of what the son just did. Absolutely not.
The only clue law enforcement has is a handwritten note from Eric that was left in his car.
The note that was found in his car doesn't give us a motive at all. It just gives a timeline. It's just a timeline of the morning that specifically lays out his actions yesterday morning.
The couple leaves behind 4 children who were all at school yesterday during the shootings. One neighbor, who does not want to be named, says the community is shocked by this.
They were a wonderful family. Very, very involved with each other, always doing things with the kids. Mary Beth was probably one of the kindest, most giving, wonderful, loving mothers that you will ever meet. She was just a wonderful neighbor. And Eric, of course, we would never have had a clue that this would have happened.
Now, according to police, Eric does have a history with law enforcement. Police say in 2011, he was convicted of insurance fraud. But again, no more.
He was convicted of insurance fraud, which show you this is a money problem. The dude went home, he killed his wife. He went to his parents' house, he killed both of them, he killed himself. And leave behind 4 children. This is the regular news now, brethren. This is the normal news. Okay, the normal news used to be a house caught on fire at the 5th Avenue. A guy got hit by a bike, car accident. This is the normal news now. People, killing themselves and stuff. Brethren, we see this. I'm not making this up. You heard it. You can decipher who's in the midst, and you can decipher on the behalf of who. 10, 10, 12. Perfect. His age at to 7. Perfection. Age of the 2 parents, of the 2 people that he took out. 10, 10. Michael. 12, the 12 tribes. 4, the 4 archangels on the 4 quarter of the earth. They are working, brethren. And now you got 4 kids that's going to go up, and they don't have any grandparents. They don't have any parents. He knew what he was doing. He literally give those children the middle finger right there. They have no grandparents. They have no parents. He killed his father and his mother. Those 2 grandparents are out. He killed his wife and himself. Then the kids are orphaned. Most likely they don't have uncles or nephews. They're orphans. Now you got 4 young kids. They were at school, brethren. Now, here's the thing. Either you go to school and then get an MS at this school, and when you come back home, your parents murdered each other. Which one will you take? Will you go to school and then get blasted, and then when you come home? Because if the children were home, he would have certainly taken them out. Now you got those kids, they're going to grow up going to school and with this thing in their mind, and then they're going to grow up going to school with the fear of a school MS. That's what's going on, brethren. Beloved, because of this, it's a horrible thing to say, but let us pray. Let us thank the Mighty One for everything that he did for us. Thank him. He had remembered the covenant. You see the rainbow. Every time you see the rainbow, of course, it's our symbol being bastardized. He did remember the covenant. All praises and glory goes to the Mighty One, you that created the heaven, the earth, and everything in them. Heavenly Father, you with your terrible and terrible power, you with your terrible and horrible God, we come before you in humbleness and meekness. We say thank you. Thank you for everything that you have done for us. Thank you. Thank you for everything that you did for us. And thank you for everything you will be doing for us. We are not worthy of your love. We are not worthy of your knowledge and wisdom. As we begged for it, you had released unto us certain great knowledge through dreams, through testimonies, through books. And we are not mature enough yet to have the physical, spiritual, magical power. We raise, we praise, we exalt your name above all forever. Thank you for literally sweeping those people off the land. Yes, indeed, the fear is consuming them. The trembling of the heart is killing them. They are being tormented with a great torment. They are being tortured with an exceedingly great torture. The prophecy of the book of Joel is in the midst. We are now seeing the prophecy is a dud, that Jacob's trouble is a dud. Even more, the rapture is a massive dud. Nothing is working for them. We come before you, we say thank you. As a whole, we bow down our heart. We bow the knees of our heart before you. We bow down our pride before you. And we say thank you. Thank you for not giving the nation unto great shame and great reproach. Thank you for not letting the enemies round up us around the world and put us in camp and gas us and kill us and beat us and rape us and do the same thing that they did during Jacob's trouble and the Inquisition when they come upon our land, the fourth part, when they took over our land over there in Europe and Africa and Australia, all over the world. The only thing they can't do, they can go down there where we have beautiful and more land, an ocean of fresh water. They can't go up there to our brethren. They can't go anywhere. We say thank you for not giving the nation unto shame and reproach. Thank you for remembering the covenant and reminding us this every day with signs. The rainbows, the animals, the butterflies, the crickets, the locusts, the bees, the crows, the pigeons, the dove, the bears, the deers, all your animals, whatever categories that you have, you always remind us. And you will remind us through people, the conversation, the action going on in the news. We will not be dismayed. We will not be shocked. We know this thing is going on, and thank you for leaving all the portal open for people to send their prayers and to strengthen themselves and feed themselves. Holy and mighty one, as we are going forward, we're asking you the same retribution, restoration, reparation for our people, and destruction and punishment for 83. We see the fear, the disgrace, the despair in the midst of them. Amplified, protect your children. Thank you for everything that you've done for us. We know how things are hard for the nation, and we know for a fact things is coming to an end. Thank you for not giving us unto shame and reproach and despair and disgrace. May your will be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Selah, so be it. To the Holy Spirit, the earthly mother, the beloved mother that always shelter us, take us in and bathe us and provide for us and feed us and nurture us. At this point, we become somewhat mature. We say, thank you, beloved mother. May you bring the other children that are out there that are still not awake. May you do the same thing that you did to us unto them. Thank you. To all the angels, whether they are the angels in the four quarters of the universe, the three massive angels that are responsible for 144 suns, the four angels in the four quarters of this universe, our guardian angels, the angels over the planets, the angels over the zodiacs, all the intelligences, principles that are here to help us, come unto us. Make the blessing overtaking us. Protect us. Make sure nothing happened to our people. Whatever that we put our hands onto, make sure you have your hands on it. Whatever project our people are studying, make sure the project is studied divinely. We are not responsible for failure. We are not responsible for anything wrong that is going on in our life. May you take the side and step and take all of that. Give us all the success and avoid and void all the failure, all the negative things that will happen to us, just like the Anana. Absorb all of them and let us take the blessing because we had paid with the curses. Selah, so be it. By the horrible and terrible power of the Most High vested in me, I leave all of you in peace. Go in peace, beloved. There'll be no Jacob's trouble. Be at peace. The mighty one, remember the covenant. You're freed now. Let no one disturb your peace. Let no one telling you how the Most High God Almighty wanted to come and then destroy you because I don't know, you read a book. Let no one say it as soon as, well, if we are not coming together with the wicked, with a bunch of backward scum Negroes, we ain't gonna make it to heaven. If this is how it is, I don't want to go to heaven. Let no one tell you, if you don't come to my church and worship my God, you will not gonna make it to the rapture. Beloved, thank you for joining us. We're just going to spend a little time together since today's Shabbatai. There we go. Since today's Shabbatai, we're going to spend a little time discussing certain things that we had discussed before. Any Shabbatite in the midst? Any Shabbatite Libra? Is that what that is? We're still in Libra, right? Any Shabbatite Libra? In the meantime, brethren, you see how the Most High is really sweeping off those people of the land. That is good. That is good. This is the day of the Black Judgment. This is the day of rest. All right. All right, then. Let's discuss certain things that are happening. But before, let's give a very a reminder and a fair warning. Today, it's going to be for Pisces. Okay, we are going to study the 30 principle of Pisces if you wish to join us. Oh, no. We can't. Oh, crap, my daughter going to make me go to that thing with her. Oh, boy, I forgot. There's that alligator movie. I don't know. She's been yapping about that thing for like ever. She want to see that alligator movie. You know, some cute 3D animated alligator movie. I don't know what that is. I don't even see it. She's been yapping on about that thing. And I did promise her I'm going to take her to the movie and she will take this thing. I don't know what that is. Hopefully we come back in time. I don't think so. I just remember that. Oh, boy. Yeah, I remember. I just remember that I had to some alligator movie. Anyway, I maybe I'm not. If we okay, well today's Saturday anyway, so we can come late. We can come late. We can come late. I don't know, babe. Yeah. Kids, cats, mom. That kid that get wounded in the house. Well, today's Saturday. They are not here. So, but anyway, if we do have time, I will come back around like 7:30 or 8:30 p.m. Whenever it is, we will study Pisces. And Pisces got some good hits in there. So, we will go ahead and study the whole stuff. Last night we had a great time last night, man, and we had found out a lot of things in Aquarius. Okay, so is that what that is? Kyle the crocodile. Oh man. Oh boy. All right. Well. Oh good grief. I might take some sleeping pills with me and go to that thing because it's gonna be horrible. There's singing in this thing. Anyway, so We had studied the Aquarius, Pisces. If we have time, we'll do this. And Sunday we will do Aries, and then we will stop at Leo. Okay, all right. We'll stop at Leo. So now, brethren, for the events that are happening now, there are so many things going on out there. There are so many stuff that are. It's just when you just sit there, you're like, how are you people? Or you guys remember the so-called 83 were all gung ho about the news back in the 80s, 70s, 90s, 2000, and they start losing interest. Opioid, they start. We cannot arrest our way through this. Well, you did with the crack epidemic. Why can't you? So there's a dude again. We just going to say it back in the beginning. We did. He came from Guatemala. This is the thing, brothers. This fellow, he's undocumented, which means, for instance, I love when people say like, well, he's an illegal immigrant. Like all of you are legal on our land. We haven't given you any papers. You never come to us and say, man, can we stay on your land for an extended period of time? Yeah, whatever. As far as we're concerned, we're the true natural citizen of this earth. So, and they have this fellow, he's what you're calling illegal immigrant or whatever. He came in, he came from California. He went to Vegas. He went to the hotel. He asked for a job. He said anything, when related to the kitchen stuff I can do and things like that. And they said no. So he went to the showgirls. Okay, he was trying to talk to them, and the showgirls walk away from him. And he said that he felt like, you know what? I don't even want to say this. Let me play it, Gretchen. Let me play it so the nation would know. Okay, we will play it so people won't say this. I'm adding to the story. Let's listen to this. Okay, whoops. Okay. Huh. Wait a minute. Oh, yes. I had it here. There you go.
More senseless violence along the Las Vegas Strip. Anxiety and questions hang over the Las Vegas Strip this afternoon, one day after that deadly stabbing rampage that left 2 people dead, another 6 wounded.
That's
Fox
one of the
Coco
showgirls.
McBush has been in Las Vegas since last night. She joined us live again with the update for us, Coco. Good afternoon. Fox News has learned that the suspect is undocumented and has a criminal record in California. Police say the suspect came here just a couple of days ago here to Las Vegas from California. And after that deadly attack, he reportedly told police that he thought people were laughing at him and making fun of him here on the Strip. And you can see the Strip is back to normal here this afternoon. But we spoke to a lot of people who say they are...
He said he thought people were laughing and making fun of him. All right? That means this fellow had a spirit on him. All right?
Truly alarmed by all of this. A deadly stabbing rampage on the Las Vegas Strip. Cell phone video shows the chaos as first responders treat victims near the Wynn Hotel and Casino Thursday. Distraught family members identifying one of the victims who passed away as 30-year-old Merced Giovanni on social media. 47-year-old Brent Hallett also did not survive the attack. And one day after the horrific crime, tourists are still shaken. Obviously, it's a tragedy. You never want to see something like this happen, especially when people come to Las Vegas for a vacation, a good time to relax and have fun. It was jarring to see it in the news. Police say 32-year-old Yoni Barrios, armed with a large kitchen knife, started stabbing people in an unprovoked attack. A police report says Barrios came to Vegas from California and ended up at the Strip after a friend wouldn't let him move in. Barrios reportedly asked a janitor at the Wynn Hotel about a job and told the janitor to contact ICE for him so he could return to Guatemala.
After leaving the hotel, Barrios reportedly told a group of showgirls he was a chef, and when one of the girls backed away, he allegedly charged at them, scaring everyone around, like Natasha Rutherford. That he seen them putting like a white cloth over a couple of bodies, so we knew that it was a fatality somewhere out here. It is a little scary. The Vegas Strip is a popular destination, especially for people coming from the Los Angeles area, like Caesar and his family, caught in the middle of the turmoil.
Then we just started seeing cops everywhere, tape everywhere. We just heard people talking about somebody getting stabbed.
Caesar comes to Vegas often, but this time feels different.
You know, I think after the pandemic, things have gone out of control here in Vegas.
The 6 survivors of the stabbing were hospitalized.
You heard what he said after the pandemic? Listen, I don't know how people are not seeing this. So after the pandemic, man, the entire world changed, son. Now, let me point out something. This guy, if let's say it was the 1980s. Let's say it was the 1980s. This guy came from whatever, Guatemala, go over there. He went to the janitor, he asked a job. He would have get it. He would have get the job. In a fraction of a second, he would have gotten it. What is a janitorial job, man? What is a custodian job, man? The guy came in clean, that's all. What is a dishwasher job? He came and cleaned the dishes, and that's all. You give him a few bucks, and that's it. He would have gotten it because the blessing was flowing. The blessing really start hating the Gentiles when they start complaining about immigrants. Or the immigrants are coming over here and taking all the good jobs. Custodian, janitor, dishwasher is a good job. They are taking all the good jobs. Those are good jobs. Walking on a farm all day, picking up fruit and stuff. Those are good jobs. That's how you see that they are complaining because they could not get those Gentiles could not work. So now they don't want to compete with the so-called immigrant or Mexican. Oh, the immigrants are coming over here and taking all the good jobs. And then, oh, we got to vote and stuff. So they make this, they tighten the law and the so-called illegal immigrant, okay? They tighten everything. Then you got this dude, back when the blessing was good, he was just coming here. He would have got a job just like this because people need people. Now the hotel and stuff, they are forced to ask for papers because back then they really didn't care. The only time they will ask for papers is when you try to get like some really good job and then some important things, they will need your paper. Yeah, minimal jobs. They really didn't ask for anything. You just came in. It was like they take your name and they give you a paycheck. They pay you under the table. And then, listen, you got an owner of a hotel. You got a guy like this fellow, bringing him at least $100,000. All he had to pay this guy out of $100,000, $10,000 a year. He keep $90,000. And then now he can't do that anymore because a bunch of group of people were complaining. Those people, like, they are taking all the good job. They're making so much money. You're making so much money being a custodian, man, like picking fruit and all that. That means the blessing was running. So now you got this dude. He can't, remember this. He didn't come over there try to stab the people. He asked for a job. He went to the lowest you could possibly get in this hotel, to the janitor. You say, man, can I get a job? He could not get it. So he got into rage, man. And then he went and he did the worst thing. He went and talked to the showgirls and then he pretended to be a chef. He said, I'm a chef. And the girls back away. You ain't no chef. So he charges them and starts stabbing people. He killed 2 so-called 83. And you heard the guy said, yo, after the pandemic, man, things have changed. Of course, it's Vegas. You wouldn't. I mean, what the hell were you expecting? You go, yo, son. You go to Vegas. You surprise somebody go out there and start stabbing people. Did you know? For anybody can tell us what happened 4 years ago? No, not 4 years. 5 to 6 years ago in Vegas. Anybody remember that? Anybody remember what happened in Vegas 6, 7 years ago? I believe it's 2017. During that concert, that guy in the window. Till now, I don't even know this guy's name. What did they do to him and stuff like that? That's a massive, the biggest MS in US history happened in Vegas. Yeah, it was like 58, no more, over 400 hurt. People are like, oh man, that was a stabbing in Vegas. Oh man, why things happening? It's freaking Vegas. That's what it is. You go there, that's what's gonna happen. Which again, anybody you can go there. I don't know why the guy go there. He didn't go to Gamble Bridge. He didn't go to start. He went for a job. He couldn't get it. The guy was devastated. First, he got denied. This is how the blessing is working for the Gentiles. First, he got denied. The friend that he was trying to stay, he said, oh, hell no, you ain't coming here. Then he went and get a job. They said, oh, hell no, you ain't working here. He went to get some cookies. He said, hell no, you ain't getting none. Like, oh, well, I was denied a place to sleep, a place to work, and a place for pleasure, and people are dying tonight. That's what happened to the Gentiles. You take away their land, they ain't got nowhere to sleep, they are homeless. You take away their job, they can't work. You take away their pleasure, then they're going to start killing people. You see the pattern here? And he started killing people. That guy, brothers, he came in peace. He came in peace. He came to sleep, get a job, get some cookies. That's what that was. That was nothing else, nothing more. But it was denied. The blessing is done. That's what it is, brothers. He could not get a place to sleep. The land is gone. He could not get a job. The work is gone. The blessings run out. And then he tried to go over there and get some of that stuff, get some of that muffin. Hey, man, they back away from him and like, oh, hell no. You see, it is always the cookies that always trigger. It is always the cookies that always trigger those guys. Oh, hell no, how dare you deny me? Because those guys, you could not deny them back then. If that's what their money, it's amazing that, I mean, how could you never seen this? It's not like you guys were macho, handsome stuff. It's your money. It was the blessing. Those soldiers would like get down with you if you had money. You didn't have it. You didn't have it. Yeah. It's a horrible thing, man. Yeah, man. The moment a man realized that, yo, you locked out of all the bakeries, oh, hell no. Well, if I'm locked out of the bakeries, then I'm going to go ahead and destroy the whole town. I'm taking everybody with me. No more for me, sir. Oh, yeah, like, give me that kitchen knife. And then this dude go around and start stabbing people. And the guy say, ever since the pandemic, dog, things are not the same. It took, you know what? This is why the Most High really triggered the locked up the whole world. He actually opened eyes, if not all of them. It opened their eyes. A lot of people start seeing things differently now, son. Like, I'm telling you, this brothers, this is gonna sound wrong, but this pandemic was the best thing that ever happened. Especially to me. I start seeing things clearly. I start seeing things right now. When I'm looking at things, I'm like, What's going on here? I'm starting to see things a hell of a lot more clearly now. Like, what's going on here? What's happening? Where is it? What is this? Oh man, this is becoming more and more impressive and clear. Certain things I'm seeing, certain people I used to see walking around like, yo, they fill up the whole street. Now those people walking around, the wind blow, it blow with them. I'm starting to see certain things. The pandemic is my holy monocle now. Looking through things. What's going on here? Yeah. Anyone on this earth will tell you exactly. If you ask them before the pandemic and now, do you feel any difference in life concerning the world, even your life? They all will give you the same answer. They all will give you the same answer. But as I'm advancing in age, my eyes are starting to failing me. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah. They seen it. It's not just that, brethren. It's not just the whole the pandemic stuff. People are complaining, even brethren. Some of the people, they like, oh, I don't care about the pandemic. I got money, but they cannot enjoy it. Yo, Vegas is a place you go enjoy yourself, man. You go into Vegas, man. You enjoy yourself. You play some of that scrap stuff. You know, get around and they're, the whole thing. I mean, we're talking about cookies. They're in the dumpster, in the street, under the street, in the sewer. They're pretty much everywhere in Vegas. You get that, and then peace, man. That you go home, you go back home. Hey, I had a great vacation. Now you're in Vegas. You're in the street. You know, you on guard, man. You're like, hey, man, now who's behind me? Who are you? What is it? Say, man, I'm just some regular dude walking around. Yeah, so does that Guatemalan fellow. And look what he did. Don't be passing behind me, man. And then that whole conversation with this dude turned up into a shooting. Now people are watching themselves, man. They cannot go to certain place and then they rest. They like don't care about anything. Not travel, entertainment, and work. Even going to church, send your children to school, even going to school cannot be enjoyed. Let's take another one, brethren. All right. Okay. Should we take another one, brothers? I don't want to bore the nation. Should we take another one? I think we'll take two more. Grocery store, anywhere. You can do anything. Yeah, Lake Mead, of course, in Vegas, man. You know, you living in a place you're like, either I'm gonna get shot today, stabbed today, and thirst to death today because the freaking the Lake Mead is running out. Which one is it? You can enjoy the blessing. That's what time is it? Oh, we barely 1 hour. Okay, we got a little time. Babe? Sweetie? It could be Yaya. Yaya? Oh, no. Oh, okay. All right, mom. That's good. No, I'm going.
Do you have anything to say to the victim's family? Tell us why you did it. You're good, man. Keep going. Do you have anything to say? Anything you want to say?
I was blackmailed.
What'd you say?
I was blackmailed.
You were blackmailed? Can you explain why? Why?
Let's go. Let's go.
Don't be from a couple of minutes.
You made me say to the victim's
No.
family.
Come on,
Nursery. Come on, you man. We're going to go in on the table. You're going to have a seat on the chairs.
All right. Let me show you what this guy did.
Thanks. Purdue
university student accused of killing his own roommate made his first appearance in court today. Jimin Shah is being held without bond as he waits for official charges. Police found Varun Chedda stabbed to death in his dorm room on Wednesday, and today we obtained new court documents in the case.
As Fox 59's Eric Graves shows us, those documents say Shah admitted to the killing.
According to court documents just made public this afternoon, Jimin Shah called police and told them he killed his roommate Varun Chedda with a knife.
I love my friend.
Those were the first words Jimin Shah, who also goes by Jimmy, said to our cameras as he was taken into the Tippecanoe County Jail Wednesday afternoon. More than 12 hours earlier, an affidavit says Shah called Purdue police telling them he had just killed his roommate with a knife. Varun Chedda was a junior at Purdue studying data science. He graduated from Park Tudor in Indy in 2020. Friday afternoon at the Tippecanoe County Jail, Shah was brought before a judge for the first time. On his way, reporters were able to ask questions.
Do you have anything to say? Give me 1 sec. What'd you say? Can you see what you said?
Blackmailed.
You were blackmailed.
You hear Shah say he was blackmailed. There was nothing in the affidavit that mentioned that. The court docs do say police came to Shah and Chedda's room at Purdue's McCutcheon Hall just before 1 a.m. Wednesday. There, they found Shah with blood on his clothes and body. Inside the room, officers saw Chedda in a chair, dead. According to court docs, there was a blood spatter on the wall and a pool of blood and a folding knife on the floor. An autopsy showed Chedda died of multiple stab wounds to the head and neck.
You have anything to say to the victim's family? I'm very sorry.
Cameras aren't allowed in the courtroom, but I was in there taking notes. In only roughly 10 minutes, the judge went over Shah's rights with him. Shah answered a few basic questions with yes and no. Leaving the courtroom Friday afternoon, Shah had nothing to say as he went back inside the Tippecanoe County Jail. Shah has not been officially charged with murder. A 72-hour continuance was granted today for the initial hearing. The document says additional time is needed for Purdue police to investigate, and prosecutors need more time to prepare appropriate charges. Shah will be in court next Thursday. In the studio, Eric Graves, Fox 59 News. Purdue.
You sent your child to school, to college. He's going to come back becoming a doctor. I don't know, some scientist fellow. A great person. A child came back in a coffin, man. See, this is what 83 is feeling out there. They can't go to school. They can't send their children to school. They can't go to church. They can't pray online. They can't do anything. They can't pleasure. They can't go out there and enjoy the deity of lives. You know, Vegas, and they can't go in Thailand and enjoy those young girls over there, because that thing that happened in Thailand over there, that guy went to a school, killed all those children and other people. They can't travel to anywhere because the whole, yabbity jab, jabbity ja, jabbity ja, jabbity hot is still going on. Certain country or not restriction. They can't go anywhere. The fear is enveloped them. It's consuming them. This dude that murdered this Asian crime, of course, when they asked him, why'd you do this? I was blackmailed. By whom? So he blackmailed you. What? Well, two dudes leaving. Two dudes living in the room, and something might happen without the other one consent. Like, yo, I'm gonna blackmail your ass if you ain't give me some money for my own ass. Yo, you ain't gonna tell the truth before you go out there and tell the truth. I'm going to murder you right there. Or like hell you murdered me last night, remember? Good murder. Yeah, like, oh, hell no. The truth ain't gonna get out there. You ain't gonna blackmail me. Took the guy out. Multiple stab wound in the head, in the neck. I mean, I'm gonna say that you like Woody, or and stuff like that. You're a professional water bull rider. You like, sir, there's you and there's this mechanical bull. I'm gonna go out there. You ain't gonna blackmail me, man. Like, what else? If I steal something, somebody say I'm gonna blackmail you. Okay, go ahead, blackmail me. But there's a great shame. We're like, okay, Big Levi, you got that cowboy hat. You know, you're gonna have to make some monthly payment. I'm going to blackmail you. No, sir. I'm gonna take you. Wherever I'm going, I'm taking you with me. That's not a far-fetched theory, brothers. It happened. There was a dude. He was roommate with another college fellow. The college guy spied on him with the camera. He was getting involved with a lot of cowboy stuff, and then he blackmailed him on the internet. The guy killed himself. I forgot his name. He killed himself though. He was a young man. You sent your child to school. He came back in a body bag. He came back in a body bag. Now you're seeing how nobody's not calling this guy some violent criminal, belong to a violent community, rap music made it do it. He smokes so much weed. Nobody's saying anything. Everybody like, oh, he looks sorry, he looks sad, he looked drunk, he looked this, he looked that. No one said, wait a minute, this guy was raised in a violent community, he is a pathological, he was super predator. Nobody's saying anything. Everybody like, mm, mm, mm. Now, this fellow that he killed, okay, anybody know this fellow, quote unquote, well, for lack of a better term, racist? What is his race? The other guy. While you're putting his race, let's play another one for the people just to show you. What is the race of that fellow? All right, he's an Elamite fellow. Okay, he's an Elamite fellow. All right, Asian and Asian crime. For some reason, Elamites are Asian now. They're not Indian anymore because somebody's claiming they're right. So yeah, whatever. Let's watch this.
Grieving family members spoke.
Watch this.
To say, I just want to pray.
Loved ones of 4 family members who were
The Merced community.
We have words to say.
Who are those people? Who are those people? That guy, that fellow with that blue stuff, the other one with that black stuff. Who are those people? Let me play it. Listen to this guy.
I just want to pray.
Loved ones of 4 family members who were kidnapped and killed left speechless tonight, leaning on each other in prayer to find comfort. Good evening. I'm Julie Hayner.
And I'm Mike Meback. Tonight, the Merced community is heartbroken.
They are working to understand why someone would kidnap 4 family members, including a child, and kill them. KTVU's Alyssa Harrington begins our team coverage of this tragedy in Merced, where a makeshift memorial is growing tonight for the victims. Alyssa.
Well, Julie, Mike, there was a huge show of support at tonight's candlelight vigil. Roughly a couple hundred people made it out here tonight. I want to show you some of the items that they left behind. We see stuffed animals, balloons, and flowers. Friends say the victims were kind and hardworking members of the community whose lives were tragically taken too soon.
Our family just lost 4 precious family souls today. Now we all shudder.
Grieving family members spoke about their loss at a candlelight vigil to honor 8-month-old Aruhi Derry, her parents, Jasleen Kaur and Jasdeep Singh, and uncle Amandeep Singh. 4 family members kidnapped and murdered, a crime that has shaken this close-knit community in Merced.
I'm a mother. I'm angry.
Martha Armas Kelly sang at the event. She said unity is important, especially at a time when so many of them feel helpless.
Unity is important. We have to unite. Hey, we gotta unite, man. Hey, this is important, man. We gotta come together. Big Levi, send on a fast, get the nation over there. We have to unite because unity is important. Now, all of a sudden, it was very important when all you people were going to that hell, but it's important now. Let's unite. Unity, yes, you know, there's love. Now, listen, brothers, okay? Listen to this, all right?
A teddy bear and other stuffed animals were placed by a picture of Aruhi. People lit candles and prayed. The Singh family was an active part of the Sikh community in Merced.
Okay.
Other faith leaders also offered prayers.
Let us place our arms around one another.
You got
Let us
to.
encourage one another. Let us be there for one another.
You have to get this Negro. We gotta unite, man. What's up? Bring a Negro there, you know. Bring them there. The priest of Mahan gotta be there. Bring those people there. You know their powers. Why gonna make this? We gotta. Lord, we bring the Lord Jesus. You know, hey, make sure while we are here, I understand, brother. Can you take this hat right there and pass it on around? Make sure, you know, it's a Virgil will know, but the family need help. There's a GoFundMe. I know it's my name that is on it, but I'm going to give it to the family. So, Pastor, there was sister. Yeah, you with the purse, that big purse right there. Yeah, well, let me see what's going on here. Where's my monocle? Put some of that. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Thank you, brothers, for being here. Amen, amen. All right, hallelujah. That brother over here, I see you are moonwalking your way back to your car. Ain't you gonna help the family? You know, those pastors, they are here, man. Call the people. Anything that you're doing, if black people are not in it, you ain't doing hish. You're not bringing attention to this thing right here. They gotta find a Jake, man. They have to. When they say unity, Jake is not in it, it's not good. They gotta get one of us come over there and, you know, while the brother is there, like, hey, man, pass it on the hot white creek, man. Hey, ain't gonna come all the way there for Houston, you know, come to this. You know what I mean? Hish over there, man. What's up with you? Yeah. All right, let's watch it again, Bridget.
A teddy bear and other stuffed animals were placed by a picture of Aruhi. People lit candles and prayed. The Singh family was an active part of the Sikh community in Merced.
The Singh family.
Other faith leaders also offered prayers.
Let us place our arms around one another. Let us encourage one another. Let us be there for one another.
With heavy heart, it's a little bit hard to speak, but I'm going to do my best.
Family members called the death of their loved ones a nightmare. They also thanked those in the crowd for their comfort and support.
We have a surviving parents, the wife of Amandeep, his surviving kids. They're going to need our support.
Now, let me read something very important here. No one show up for black people, but black people are supposed to show up for everyone else. That bull is tying an oath. When one of our brothers, a whole family get murdered, a drive-by happen, I don't see those Sikh people, those Sikh people, those other people coming, and then the whole Silicon Valley coming there. Amen. Sorry for your loss. Amen. Look, listen. Whatever that you need, I'll take care of the funeral. Here's a few bucks. my condolences. I understand this thing and stuff. You people are grieving. You've been going through these things for hundreds of years and stuff. Oh man, let me just silence. No one. Everybody like animals. You see them in the comment guard in the comment board. I'm from India. I'm an immigrant. I came here with the shoes and the clothes on my back. I walk. Now I own a gas station. I own a truck, a trucking business. I'm making money. Pull yourself by the bootstrap. You're always talking about racism. Racism doesn't exist. The white man is on you. White man is on this. Slavery was a long time ago. Shut up. I'm worse than you. But I made it. You can't. Because they were living in the blessing. Because they had an opportunity that you were denied. I own this, I own that. Okay.
Help, and we ask community to stay with us.
Matthew Serrato, the mayor of Merced, said his message for the community is, we will protect you.
We're going to channel the anger, we're going to channel the pain, we're going to channel the sadness into more love.
No, you can't. It doesn't work like that. See that garbage, brethren, this is the garbage they taught our people. We're going to channel the anger, the hatred into love. It didn't work for us. It's not going to work for you. Now, here's the thing.
New tonight at 5, a second suspect is now behind bars in the killings of a Merced family of 4. The arrest was announced this morning by the Merced County Sheriff's Office. ABC 10's Kurt Rivera explains the suspect's connection to the family.
Custody in the Merced County Jail, Alberto Salgado. He was arrested for criminal conspiracy, accessory, and destroying evidence. He's the brother of Jesus Manuel Salgado. Jesus Salgado booked Thursday night.
That guy name is Jesus. Jesus went Jesus went to a house, kidnapped 4 people, and killed all of them. Then Yahweh said, I'm going to come back here. I'm going to kill a bunch of you. That guy name is Jesus. Jesus Salgado. Brothers, I'm not making this up. The dude name is Jesus. Oh, Jesus. No, sir. No. The guy name is Jesus Alberto Salgado. Oh, whatever that is. Okay, Jesus breaking into a house. Okay, man, that guy really, Jesus is really hitting down the barrel. He cut off the beard, shave off the hair, go to the house and stuff. Now, brothers, with all joke aside, this is what happened. This guy, now you see 83 on 83. Nobody saying anything, okay? Nobody's saying like what's going on. If it was a black on black crime, they're animals and stuff. But when there's 83 and 83, nobody's saying anything. You watch how that Asian fellow killed that other Asian Elamite fellow. You watch how this fellow killed this other Elamite. The Elamites are catching hell out there. What the hell is going on? They're catching hell all around. Nobody's saying anything. Everybody's like, oh, I don't know what's going on here, man. I don't know stuff. This is random. It happened all the time. Oh, hell no, never did. Oh, hell no. Jesus break in your house, kidnap your wife, kidnap you, kidnap your children. 8-month-old baby, kill them. Let me say something very important here. I would advise you to listen clearly and pay attention to what I'm about to say. When someone break in your house, which they shouldn't, they can't anyway, but if somehow somebody break in your house, that person have a gun or a knife, the moment, or some ductive, the moment that person say, tie them down, fight like hell. Fight like hell. If that person say tie them down, fight like hell, you're already dead. The moment they say tie them up, you dead. Give them, if they're gonna have to kill you, they ain't gonna have to kill me. I'll kill you in my house. I'll take you down, son. You ain't gonna come in my house and tie me down, tie my mother down, tie my daughter and my wife down. Oh, hell no. I'm going to overpower you. I'm going to break you like a matchstick. I'm going to hurl my full might on you and take you down there. The moment you are tied down, all your option is out. That's why I got my stake, got my swords here. They are here. I used to have them showing to the people, but it become irrelevant. Always have your sword in your house. If you cannot get any sword, get a literal sword. If you cannot get a literal sword, get some type of knife that is specifically there. A kitchen knife, sharpen it, put it in a specific place. If something happen, I can defend myself. A baseball bat. Oh, hell no. Those little ring camera, you get one. Lock up all your doors. Put pentacles in your house. The Gentiles are so relaxed. Anybody that live in the hood, of course, you know you freaking live in the hood. You're going to watch yourself. Okay? You like your house, people can get some type of a form of protection. The video, which I'm not going to show it, he went in there, he tied up the uncle, he tied up the brother, tied up the wife, he took them away, he killed them. This is not the first time he did this, okay? This is not the first time he did this. He did this before. He break inside of someone he used to work for, he tied them up, he made them jump in the pool. He said, if you call the police, I'll kill you. They arrested him. This time he did it, and then he killed them so they won't testify against him. Anybody that telling you don't worry, rely on the Bible only. If somebody break into your home, hit him with the Bible. Take the Bible and lift it up until the Bible reach the heaven, until the Bible hit the firmament, and drop it on his head. Hit him with the Bible. Oh, hell no. Get yourself a 12-gauge shotgun. Take a class. Mother lover, you breaking into my house, I'm going to make sure you're not going to cross the threshold of my door. I'll put you down right there. The moment you are tied down, you're done. There's nothing else you can do. If a kidnapper tried to kidnap you, they are not, if you get injured, if they shot you, you get injured, they're not going to kidnap you. They don't, because you're going to slow them down. Blood and all that, they're going to run. When a person come to your house to rob you, he's always thinking in the back of his head, he's going to get caught. The police is on the way. If there's a panic, that person most likely will flee. If you fight, they will flee. They will not force their way in. If you shoot at them, they will flee. They will not force their way in. Never let anyone tie you down. Or anybody tell you to, okay, kneel while they have a gun, while they have a knife. Fight for your life. Fight with all your might. The moment you kneel, you're done. Jesus went in there, tied up a little 8-month girl or a little 8-month-old little girl, okay? Now, I don't want to play the video because, it had children in it and stuff, and it's graphic and all that. Those people were a truck company owner. They own a company that do trucking. It's $1 million business, man. There's good money in it. As a former trucker. When it comes to business, beloved, you must always know and always understand, if you are the manager, the employee, the manager, the owner, you have what they call employee and workers. You do not fraternize with your employees and your co-workers. You do not hang out with them. You don't bring them to your house. You don't show them how much money you have, how much money you make. You treat them with respect and with secrecy and with distance. Somebody work for you, you respect this person, you pay them whatever that you owe them. You don't go around and get a beer with them, go to a club with them, and none of this nonsense. They are your employee. And if you, as an employee, don't try to be the friend with your manager so you can get a leg up on your other coworkers. You don't fraternize with those people. I'm here to work, I work, go home, man. That's it. You want me to do something it related to work, I'll do it. If I can do it, I'll do it. Amen. Big Levi, you wanna come in? We're gonna have a party and stuff like that. Are there going to be food here? Yeah, well, bring me a plate, man. I can't go. Would you like to come to my home, Big Levi, to meet my wife and stuff like that? I tell her how much of a great worker you are. I can't, man. I can't. You don't know who this person is. This guy could be a great employee. You introduce this fellow to your wife. That guy went to your house and see certain things that you have, it doesn't have. A spirit can overpower this fellow and can take you. Plus, if anything, if you fire this guy, he know where you live. He know your wife, he know your children. That's what Jesus knew. He knew where those people live at. He knew where they work at. He did this first time. He knew where they live at. He went to their houses, opened the door. He knew the door wasn't unlocked. I'm not saying don't be friends with your co-workers or managers. They're friendly with you, you're friendly with them. They talk to you, talk to them. Currently, I'm dealing with multiple sisters in the nation. They work in places. They have horrible reputation with the supervisor and manager. And all of those women, all of their managers and supervisors all turn out to be other women like them. Most women that I know, they really don't like, they can't stand being around other women. I brought this story multiple times. I had a friend, she only got male friends. And I'm like, sis, why is it with you? And because she had terrible history with them. Terrible. She's like, oh, if you were a woman, you would have understand because you're a man. There's something in you that will attract you to work with women, and because there are certain benefits, and it, even though it's not fleshly, but they will see you as like figure of power and stuff. You're the manager, you're the boss. They will feel something, but a woman see another woman as being a manager and stuff, or if they are your manager, they think they're better than you. Or I study at this school, I deserve this place because I'm so better. Much they're gonna make you work so much harder. They'll talk down to you. Yes, that's the jealousy. She said the jealousy is too much. The backstabbing jealousy is too much. She's like, you don't have, because she had an incident with her own sister and her husband and stuff like that. It's terrible. She said the jealousy, it's just petty things. The jealousy that another women feel about you and stuff. And she went ahead. She said certain words. I'm not going to stay here. She said this thing was never built for us women because of the jealousy. They'll hate you for anything. You got a better dress, that person hates you for this. You got a better head gear. Is that what that is? Headpiece. A better health, whatever craft. You got a car. They hate you for it. You got a compliment at work from the boss. Oh, that person. You do your job. That person is that. The gossiping. Oh man, she like gossip. You would have thought it's a workplace. People will work and do their job and go home. It's pretty much the same. It's pretty much the reverse. They come to work, they gossip, they go home, try to do their job. They get very jealous, especially for our women. And I keep telling our women this. They know you are unique. You are special. What they're gonna do, they're gonna use your specialty, or your uniqueness and turn it against you. They will make what make you unique like the worst thing. They're like, don't you hate they will take you, for instance, some of our women, they really don't need to learn anything. They pretty much know how to do pretty much everything. And then once they see that, they perceive that you're somewhat smarter than them, they will use you. They will say, oh, once you believe, man, you are so smart. It's too bad men does not recognize how smart you are. They don't want to give you a higher place and stuff like that. When it is their men that are the owner of the company, when it is their men that enslave both us and our women, and then they will put you against other people and make you hate them. And then while they are making you hating them, they are pushing you away from success and alienated you, make you feel like you are so independent because I work by myself, I do my myself, and then they sneak behind your back. They take the man that you were, they put you away from. They took it. While they stay home and then enjoy their life and live long, their husband and at work, and then they make you do two things. They make you work like hell. And at one point you reach some age, there are certain things you used to do, you can't do it anymore. Jealousy and envy. There are certain things that you used to do, you start getting tired. And then when you stop, you go into a deep thinking, then you realize that you made a big mistake. A word of advice: don't make friends at work and bring them home. Show them how great you are living. If you have a beautiful car, it's brand new, or it's kind of new, you pay cash. Somebody else say, oh man, I'm paying this baby every month. Boy, I'm telling you, it's killing me. They love when you tell them you are in debt, you are suffering. They'll most likely kind of like be glad, like, oh man, I'm so glad she can make a payment. You know, I love this car. Struggle make the payment, but damn it, I love it. But the moment you say, oh, this baby, I bought her cash. I never had to worry about any monthly payment or anything like that. I'm paying. Why am I paying? And she's not. And lies. Lies. Yeah. I've never had close women friendship, very casual, because they cannot be trusted. It's amazing. As a man, if you truly want to, what's going on in the women world, be friend with other women and ask them, I don't see you have that much of a female friend. And then you just open a whole floodgate. Brethren, I used to have business dealing with people, showgirls. They work in those specific clubs. I never met one that was friend either of the place that they're working, or they have like other women friend in there. It's just the envy and jealousy is just petty. Where you will have a dude, you working, you got some issue, you go to a bar, you get a drink, and then we both go out there, we get something we shouldn't get out there, and then we both go home, we keep that secret, because if we let that secret out, our wife's gonna get at us. But women are not like that. It's a me world. I'm better. It's one of the girls put it. She said like being in her world is like you are being in those world. They always have their gravel and that thing they put up on their head. What's the name? They're always judging you, judging left, judging right. You don't do this. Jesus knew those guys where they stay because he relaxed with them. He let them come, hang out with them and stuff. Be cool. No, no, man. Hey, well, this is my wife and my daughter. I'm not cool with you about this, dude. I don't know you like that, Negro. But the judge wear upon the head. You were them doing gradation. I'm thinking about radiation, but gradation. The gradation hat and the gravel and the big black robe. That's all they were. I would have thought like women really get. That's what the whole feminism movement showed. The women are so in love with another women, they trust each other completely until you get involved with them and you realize that it's a cut and throat things. They hate each other. So that guy Jesus, he knew whether he just got in the door wasn't closed, and then he got in there, he robbed him, he killed him. Gotta be very careful, Bridget. That's why some people in the nation right now are enjoying great success. They're like, big if the nation going to be so happy when I share this with them. I'm like, nope. No, it's not. Let's keep this between you, I, and the Most High. Because if you do, you will have people that will motivate their demons. Remember, we all have demons inside. If you don't take control of your demon, you put it in that cage, you let it out whenever the time is appropriate. If you let your demon overtake you, that's going to be an issue. For lack of a better term, you don't stunt on people, especially online. Please, beloved, don't stunt on them. There's too many demons. There are certain attacks you don't need to bring to you. You don't need to call them. If somebody see you in a beautiful house and that's it, they see you in there. But you don't post it online and like, hey, look at this, man. I'm blessed. Don't do like the pastors. Look at the blessing the Lord gave me and didn't give you ish. The Lord loved me more than he loved you. That's right, Negro. I'm better than you. I'm putting this here to motivate my haters, you know. I got this gold bling bling chain here. Son, what's up with you? This cost me $2,000 to look at, over $50 million to put the glass, $200 billion to. Don't do this hish, man. Especially the 2/3. Especially with the 2/3 brethren, they will literally take your life away. I'm going to close with those two stories. There is a woman, I believe you can look up to the story. I believe it happened in somewhere in West Palm Beach. She has a business. She was getting involved in one of those online business, one of those insurance business. And she received a check that was somewhere around $100,000 for some deal that she caught, and then she snapped a picture and then she put it on Facebook. She said, anyone, the message was positive, but it was like kind of like I'm throwing in your face, but I'm humble. She said, anyone can do it. Just make sure you work on your dream. The typical social media post. Work in your dream, work really hard. You know, they never told anyone like, hey, if the blessing on you, work hard. If the blessing is not on you, you might as well suck up to the people that the blessing is on to. That's why a lot of our people, they suck up to the enemy because that's who the blessing, the enemy. But if you suck up to them, the enemy will bless you. If you stay in your ground, you're going to get the curses left and right. So she posts this thing. She said, like, it's easy. Just make sure you study, you do your thing and stuff, you pray. God. And then a dude find out where she stay at and murder her and told her, where's the check? Let's go cash it. I think he abducted her. She could not cash the check the same night, obviously. He killed her. That rapper PNB Rock, he was a chicken and raffle. His girlfriend take a picture of the chicken and raffle, whatever, and then he sent it out there. And then he was, before that, he was at night, was rolling in a brand new Maybach, stunt his chain and stuff like, yo, this cost me $2 million stuff. I'm like, let me motivate my haters right here. I'm gonna motivate my haters. Some people, friend, listen. Some people out there are truly hating you. They hate your gut. And when you do something like that, that's it. I'm gonna kill this guy. And the guy follow him to that place, kill him, take all his jewelry. They arrest all of them, though. See, the two-third don't worry about going to jail or anything. They worry about what you have and how they're going to kill you to get it. That Jesus fellow, he didn't worry about going to jail. He worried about what you have. I'm going to kill all your family and take your money. When you are in a position of fame and love, always focus on your lovers, the people that cherish you, the people that buy your product. This is for my people out there. This is for my lovers, to all my supporters. You never say hi to my haters and stuff. You don't know what you're bringing upon you. Remember, we told our people, don't speak like that. If somebody do something, oh, I'm about to catch a case, man. You are going to make me catch a case. Don't say anything like this, because there's this guy behind you that you can see. That's the word that he's listening. Once you give him this word, he can take it, and then that word that you say to him become a key. He can open that door for you. Next thing you know, you didn't catch a case with that guy, but later in a few more weeks, more days, more years, you catch a case for something stupid. A guy cut you off, you get out of your car, you take your AR-15, you blasted this guy. Focus on your love and your positivity. Life is all about energy. There are people that love sucking up other people's energy. You don't feed them. You don't feed the troll. You don't have time for this. Somebody come in and they hate you for no reason. You don't have to hate that. You don't have to respond to that person back. Somebody attack you for no reason. For instance, that person see you, let's say you're a rapper, you put a song out there and somebody put a music or song or video response, they hate your song. You don't need to answer to this person. You're a writer, you put a book out there, somebody put a book and say, I hate your book. You don't need to answer to this person. Somebody out there put a music about your music, talking about how your music changed their life. How they become a better person, how you inspired them. Then you make a music, you answer to this person, and the vibration will go. People will look, how did you inspire and stuff? I was listening to this guy, he's my favorite rapper or my favorite writer, I was reading his book. You answer to people that you respect and love. Somebody say, you really helped me, man, when I was in darkness. I was about to kill myself, man, but I read your book. I watch your movie, I watch your videos, I was a subscriber to your YouTube channel. Then you make a video response to this guy, to this girl, to the people that love you. And then you're going to keep moving. And the spirits that are here say, you want to move, they will push you. They will move with you. If you keep getting involved, like the whole thing, I know, brothers, I swear I don't want to talk about this. The whole thing, Tupac and Biggie, if they didn't get into beef with each other because I think Tupac got shot, he think Biggie did it. And then he made a very disrespectful song about Biggie, like, hey, I F your wife. That's when that's it. This word, I F your wife, that's it. And Biggie make a response and stuff. Things started. Big goes in the street. You know the two-third. Oh, I like Biggie more. I like Tupac. No, for what? If Biggie did they say, okay, you know what? Pac made his song. That's what he did. I mean, he's Pac, man. You know, I'm gonna keep moving forward. I love my family. I love my fan. Let's make good music. Let's get this money and stuff in there. Both of them would have been here. The moment you get into strife, push with somebody, it's not you. There are other energy that gonna get there, and they are looking for blood. That's why these tracks are negative energy. That's why you never heard any track about a rapper glorify the people that inspired them, glorify the people that they grow up with. Say, man, I was inspired by this and this guy. Thank you for this. Or somebody write a book. If you're going to write a book about your life, make sure you put something positive that you were inspired from. I was inspired by Nick Turner, this brother over here, that sister over there, the Black Panther Power movement, that brother over there, a brother Umar Johnson. You want most people will put something out there against the brother. I disagree with certain things, but I don't have to go out there and diss the brother. I disagree with a bunch of people in the so-called the black community. But I don't go after them and diss them. In fact, if there's when you are a public speaker, especially when you are a man of the Lord, people, if you spend a certain amount of line or talking to people, they already know who you are. They're like, man, that guy is bitter. He attack people. If you got a little bit more successful than him, he will attack you. He will attack you. He hates seeing another brother. He hates you. If you see another brother get a little bit, they are talking about this. I would like to say the great thank you to the beloved brother Larry. The priesthood of Melchizedek. Yesterday something happened, and this is what I'm saying about our people. Now we have reached a mature place, a mature stage that our people are behaving maturely the way they're supposed to do as respected adults. Okay, you have a group of people or somebody out there, okay, that are impersonating me, and some of you may have seen certain comment. That person made a YouTube account. They make things that they took my picture, and then they are asking people to contact them to Telegram. All right. And then the brother sent me a email with great respect and say, man, I don't think this is you, but it is something that you need to take care. Watch what it is. Somebody's impersonating you, ask me for Telegram and stuff like that. Therefore, that person asked for money. When I check the account, it's not me, of course. I blocked this person. I reported it. This morning when I woke up, the beloved sister Lisa Cabrera posted a thing on community. Somebody is impersonating her also, asking people to subscribe to her channel and contact them to Telegram so that person can ask you for money. This is very dangerous. Some of our people that are in the midst, they are seniors. They are not that tech savvy. And if they are contact, they say, oh, Big Levi said he's a man of the Lord. I love him. I've been following him for a while. Let me go ahead and contact him. Oh, Big Levi asked me for $200. He said he got some orphanage over there in Nigeria. I'm gonna send $200 with him. Oh, he said the Lord going to bless me if I give him my my bank account and stuff like that. And next thing you know, this person lost all the money and then put a video out there how Big Levi is a thief. Big Levi is a thief. He stole all my stuff, and then you'll have a carnival. You have a football stadium loaded with people come and say, yes, he's a thief. I seen it in his eyes. I heard it in his voice. He stole my money. He stole this. They will all agree with her. And next thing you know, a big fight. I don't know anything about this. Let me give you another example. Again, you know, I do not like to bring celebrities and our stuff. They always steal the shining from the mighty one in our conversation. Dave Chappelle. Most of you are familiar with Dave Chappelle and Cat Williams. Dave Chappelle was telling a story how what time is it? Oh man, I don't have that one. Dave Chappelle was telling a story how he was following a guy on Twitter. He saw a dude. He saw a guy that looked like him. The guy, he is a very funny dude. And the guy go around and start making jokes and stuff like that on Twitter and stuff. And people, he got a fair amount of subscribers or followers. So, and then Cat Williams start to attacking the guy. And then he started a beef with Cat Williams. And then they started the beefing and stuff. So another celebrity called Dave and said, Dave, man, something is wrong. Dave Chappelle went to perform to a place, but Cat Williams was there. And Dave Chappelle don't have Twitter. Dave like, okay, I don't have Twitter, but this guy on Twitter impersonating me. He's kind of funny, you know. I become a fan of the guy. You know, the guy impersonating, his jokes was good, but Cat Williams was not a fan. Cat Williams was fighting with the guy. So Dave went and played somewhere. Cat Williams was there. And there was another dude came and said, Dave, man, there's a problem. He said, what is it? Cat Williams is there. He said, you guys need to talk this hash out and squash it out. And then Dave like, yo, I don't know. And then Dave went to Cat Williams and then said, Cat, what's up? Cat said, what's going on, man? What up? Say, we need to talk. Say, yeah, what's up? Let's talk. What do you want to talk about? Dave say, we have to squash this hash, man. He's like, we have to squash what? Say, man, the whole beef. Say, wild beef what? The whole Twitter beef, man. Cat Williams, I don't have a Twitter account. And Dave Chappelle don't have a Twitter account. Come to find out it was two dudes impersonating them, going at each other and act like it's them. Cat doesn't have a Twitter account, so does Dave. So now you got two guys fighting online. Dave Chappelle could have easily sneaked behind Cat Williams, shooting because of this thing he said. Cat Williams could have easily went behind Dave, shoot him because of what he heard on Twitter and stuff. Big if I don't have a Twitter, no, I think I did somewhere and stuff. That's how those people do. They go around, they say things. I heard Big Levi say something about you, man. He was in a video, he said something about, he said something, I'm gonna say something back. Give me this Bible, I'm gonna say this and say that, and attacking people. And when you go to your investigation, you find out like that person was lying. That is why I brought this to the attention of the nation. People like to do this. They like to create things, comment in other people, provoke them, and other people don't even contact you and say, man, I see something, like the brother say, hey, I see something that is supposed. The key point is say, this is not your character. You don't do this. This is not you. People can clearly say, this isn't Big Levi. This is not his character. He won't do this. I don't think he will do something like that. You're right. I won't do something like this. So I will ask anyone out there, any email, any things, comments that you heard me asking you to go subscribe to this thing. I don't do that. I don't ask people to ever subscribe to my channel. I don't ask people to ever send me money live. If I need money from you, like I told you, there will be a shakedown in the nation. I will shake you down and get that money. And I'll tell you straight up, I'll say, yo, Negro, we need the time hasn't come yet, but yo, Negro, we need everything that you have. Sell your house and send me the money. I will say it here, but I will not send you any email, any letters and ask you for money. It doesn't work. All right. Please, if you have anyone that sent you anything, any links, it's not me. Their account is very different from mine. They use the same picture. Please be on the lookout. If you see anybody trying to reply to you and say follow me on this thing, I don't do things like that. Thank you for the beloved brothers and sisters that had this profound understanding. Like I said, people can see what kind of people you are. They know your character. There are certain things that are in you cannot hide. They can see the genuinity, the authenticity, the realness in you. I like to use that word. They can see it in you. They can see your petty Negro. You like to attack people. You like to talking bad about people that you used to be friend, used to roll, and next thing you know, something happened, and then you start attacking people. You disagree with this guy, you start attacking him. What would happen if the beloved brother Big Judah or the beloved sister Big Lisa Cabrera make a video that I don't like? And all I'm saying now, oh, Big Judah is this, Big Judah is that. People will look at you like you're fucking hypocrite, man. You literally build your channel on those two people back. And now you're out there talking bad about them, how they are devils and stuff. You're a snake. And you're on the concrete. You're no longer in the grass. You're not a snake in the grass. You're in the concrete. And we see you. People will see you. And that's how the brother was able to see who I was. The person that was impersonating me said, this isn't Big Levi character, but he warned me. So I'm telling you. Just like the beloved sister post this thing, he said, be aware. People like, well, you would have been stupid to get involved like that. We can't say this. Some of our people, certain people, they have the love for certain of us. It's greater than anything. They're ready to do anything for us. I'm seeing like how Camp making some diss music against Vocab Malone. This the yo. Do you know how long the whole beef of Vocab Malone? I don't any former Camp dudes. Do you know how long this beef been going on? Do you know how long the whole beef of Vocab Malone and UFCC W? You know how long that I wasn't even. Well, I was born in this truth, but I wasn't even aware of this truth. Wasn't. Yeah, beef with other camps, man. You know how petty that is. It's just you sit there, you're like, oh man, y'all niggas didn't even finish this thing. I found out about this. The first video response was like in 2007. That's 2007, man. It's been going on for at least 14, 15 years. That's what I find out about it. 15 years banging on each other. You got nowhere. When people come to you, they don't find anything valuable. It's bitterness. Anytime you go to somebody, all you keep hearing is bitterness and attack and angriness. Remove yourself. Stay away from this person because you're going to be absorbed in their head. You're going to be destroyed with them. People attacking brothers. The Most High anointed all of them to do one simple job: keep the brethren and sisters in peace. I don't know. You think you are doing? You think you're better than me? You think you're better than me? You think, oh, just because you got more subscribers, just because you do this, I read more books than you. I break down the scripture better than you. Next thing you start fighting. I'm an employee, man. I can get fired. The most I can get fired. When the Most High fired you, you'll know that. You'll know when the Most High fired you. Bitterness, man. Jealousy. A bunch of dudes act like a bunch of, you're not on that male dogs at all. And certain of those dudes, one of them, two of them, they made a video about, because I said there'll be no Jacob Shaw, but they quickly pulled this thing down because people came at them, man. People that I don't even know. It's not none of you. People that I don't even know. Some of you were there. They came at this guy. He was doing well until he started attacking me for the Jacob's trouble. Or I say there will be no Jacob's trouble. It will happen. Well, you're a witch. You're a warlock because you're a voodoo priest. Yeah. He quickly pulled it down. or I'm leading the nation astray. You don't try this on us. The only way for you to get destructed is you when you attack yourself to a destructive person. If you're in an abusive relationship, you can acknowledge this, you leave. If you want to leave, that's why, beloved, I don't get involved in bickering. And because people don't get both sides. If I come here, I said something and I don't give you any proof, you will be on my side. And if I turn out to be wrong, you will be wrong. That's why I always tell people, you can get check it, check this, check that. I don't answer to angry, petty, bitter people. You're angry, you're petty, you're attacking people, you're saying stuff because you look at your life, you're like, shh, this is the guy life that I want. Why is having my life? And then you get angry, you're attacking people, make silly little video and attacking another brother because this brother do something you don't like, this sister says something you don't like, therefore you feel the needs to attacking them, making diss track, dissing another brother. I don't have time for this, man. And then the whole nation gets spiritually and emotionally caught up in this. It disturbs the whole peace. And when the angels come to download a message onto you as a dream, you too emotional, you too angry, they leave. That's what it is, Sister Joseph. It's like these people really want all these things to happen just to prove they are right. People want Jacob's trouble to happen to show I was right. We now in those chambers and FEMA camps getting gas and killed. Y'all niggas drain my camp. That's right. Am I right? But when they see the things are getting worse for the Gentiles, war is going on. A lot of people are killing that. Things over airplane are falling off the everything is this. They don't talk about those things. They go on TikTok talking about like some random people making a video. Yo, man, F black people, man. You hear what he say? You hear what he say? This and that and this. Wait, what? Huh? Somebody make black man is this, black man is that. I don't like black men. I don't like. Yeah. Give me 50 other one that say the same thing. Oh, this guy says something, some truth about black people. Black people, if you look at them, they are not really black. They are some sort of brown. Not this sort of brown, but some sort of God children. You hear what he say? You hear what he say? And stuff like that. Oh, this TikTok thing's going on over there and stuff. But yeah, there's a hurricane that passed in Florida. It literally wiped out the whole place. That's not. I mean, that's climate change. That's our CERN. That's Bill Gates doing this with his super technological power that he has and stuff. That's like Elon Musk shooting things in there. Those guys, man, Elon Musk, they're going to. That's why the camp, they went away from the actual Bible. They went into conspiracy theories. The New World Order is coming, big leaf. I mean, gonna get ready. The New World Order is gonna be the Queen, the Pope, Biden. Well, the Queen is dead. No, she faked her death. Yeah, she faked her death. Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah, whatever, man. So those guys, they love the whole Jacob trouble thing. But anyway, beloved, I will leave you with peace. If I have time tonight, we will be meeting to study the principle of Pisces, the 30 principle of Pisces. Okay. All right. The bickering, man, the talk, and then saying things and stuff like that. It's so draining. I myself, I will attack that Mr. Stone. Stone is our punching bag. Will attack that guy because they are the target. I will go after TD Jakes. They are the target. You see what we did to those people? There's nothing they can do. You see, when you shoot after your target, you will hit it. Most people fail in their life not because they aim high, they miss. It's because they aim low, they hit. When you go after your target, you hate it, then your job is done. You hate your target. You are sent on mission to take down the enemy. You take down your own soldier in your own rank. You tackle your own team just to prove that you're better than him. Beloved, go in peace. I'll see you whenever the mighty one says so. Fast, pray, repent, repeat. May the King reign forever.